Hi there guys, this is Chris Coney speaking. Now if there's a couple of things that we know about the cryptocurrency space, it's that it's all about incentives and it's all about return on investment. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you how, if you become a supporter and a patron of mine, you will get a return on investment. So here we go. Let's start with you here, which is the green circle. Now this is a system, so you have to follow this. It's not linear. It's not just starts and finishes. It loops so that everything gets better every time around the loop. So let's start with you. It requires you to start this process. You become a supporter on Patreon. That does two things. Patreon then allows me to reward you with a free Steam account, and Steam is the blockchain-based social network that makes this whole system possible. But Patreon also provides money to me. Now let's follow the two tracks that go from here. Patreon rewards you with a free Steam account, and you can use your Steam account to upvote my content on the Steam network, and that gives me more Steam power. I'll get back to that in a second. The other thing that I can do with the money that comes from Patreon, the money can be used to buy Steam, which is the cryptocurrency on the Steam network. And what I can do with Steam is I can stake it into Steam power. So this is the key. Steam power, the more Steam power that I have, that increases the value of my upvote or my like on the Steam network. And my upvote is used, I'll upvote your comments. So once you've got your Steam account and you're following me on the Steam network, all you have to do then is every time I post something is write a comment, then I can upvote your comment, right? And then your comments, based on the power of my vote, will generate cryptocurrency for you, which will then be automatically deposited into your Steam account. Now this is where the whole cycle gets more and more powerful and spirals upwards. So let me show you the whole model here. Every month, as you pledge money via Patreon, I'll be able to use the money to buy more Steam and increase my Steam power. My vote becomes more valuable. Your comments get more cryptocurrency rewards deposited into your Steam account. So that loop happens every month no matter what, as long as you remain a patron. The other thing that happens though is that as your Steam account gets more money in it, your vote becomes more powerful. And if you use your vote to like my content, that also increases my Steam power, which means my vote is even more powerful, and I'm able to upvote your comments with even more power, which generates even more cryptocurrency for you, and the whole thing cycles. So there are two ways that my vote gets more valuable every single month. One is by you pledging via Patreon, so I can buy more Steam and stake it. And the other way is by every time I upvote your comment, that's actually making your vote more powerful, and then you can use that vote to upvote my comments, or my content rather, and that allows me to tip you even more. So there's a big cycle around the outside that goes round and round and round and round and round. But there's also this one inside where you're going to get money from somewhere else, your job or somewhere else. That's where money comes into the system, comes via Patreon, and also allows me to speed up the growth of my Steam account, get more Steam power, and then actually get more cryptocurrency rewards by upvoting your comments. So that is how, if you become a supporter of mine on Patreon, I'll be able to give you a return on investment. Go ahead, sign up for Patreon, give it a go, and see how it works for yourself.